We got a medium? No price, chips.
Next, we have the Salsa King of Chicago, Marty Garcia. Come on, fans, give him a round of applause. He's a king.
I'm salivating. I might be drooling. Ball's one strike. Here's the pitch.
Beautiful night here at Principal Park in the second inning. I have my guy on Salsa King of Chicago, Marty Garcia. Might do a taste test. I'm hungry. Pitch and a misses outside. Oh, already getting out the materials again. They'll come on to the top of the second. We'll have a blast. Well, doesn't that look delicious? Hot salsa. Got a Mexicali dip as well. I'm salivating. I might be drooling. Back here on the Iowa Cubs Radio Network, and we are joined here by the Salsa King of Chicago, Marty Garcia, along with our great friend Crawley. Doesn't have a headset on. He'll just be here sitting in silence. Marty, how we doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. Thank you, Iowa Cubs.
We're going to try to get a camera on here so we can have our salsa taste testing. Remember, Salsa King of Chicago. They are the official salsa provider of the Iowa Cubs with the blue shirts. They stick out like a sore thumb. Pitch and it misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not only can you get Salsa King of Chicago right here at Principal Park in the skybox level behind home plate, but you can also get Salsa King of Chicago salsa at Jewel Osco stores all across the state of Illinois, and at Fresh Time stores in West Des Moines and in Davenport. We are up right now. Get to see you guys. Look at those shirts. We'll throw them up. Look at that.
I got a couple shirts you can throw out to the stands.
I love
too.
it. And by stands, you mean I'm going to keep them, all of them. They're going to be my sleeping shirts. As you can see us in the Marquee Sports Network booth. There's Marty Garcia, there's Crawley, there's me. And here's the Mexicali dip that we were talking about the other day, as well as the hot salsa. We're going to do a nice little taste test. Make sure it doesn't burn my face off, as already started here. Pitch, it's grounded over to first. Mervis Fields underhands the first, and it gets Aaron Shackelford one away. All right, let's see what we got here. You can hear the crunch. This is so good.
Thank you so much.
All right, so how did this start? Tell me about Salsa King of Chicago. What got you to start this, advertise here, and to make this scrumptious Mexicali dip?
Well, it all started, my mom made salsa for us as kids for decades. My brothers and I made it as well. We made it for the office, made it for golf outings, our family parties, but about just before COVID, I was working downtown, and they acted like I cracked the code of salsa and said I got to get this in the stores. And COVID happened. I was sending my recipe out to everybody, and nobody would make it, so they were too lazy. So I designed a kit to make
that's
salsa.
Got a good late kick to it, too.
Doesn't it?
That's really good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm talking to you right now. I mean, I'm a connoisseur of everything unhealthy and good dips, and this is delightful.
Thank you. Yeah, get a recipe made for that and get it in the stores, and took me about 6 months. It was pretty labor intensive.
Was it trial and error?
No, it was designed. Actually,
do you have a taste tester right here?
When we got when we put it all together, yeah, we did bring it in for some testings and some tastings with Jewel Osco, who has been an amazing partner for me in the last 11 months that I've been in there.
2 balls, 2 strike pitch, just misses low, and we're going to have a challenge. So you'll see the challenge system. Already saw one successful challenge today. And Crawley goes to the helmet. Let's see if he's correct, and he certainly is. That's strike 3. So Hayden Wesneski and Salsa King of Chicago, 2 for 2 on challenges so far tonight. Wesneski gets another strikeout. And here's Aaron Shackelford with 2 away. All right, so again, Chris Rogers, one of our listeners, says, can you ship to New Jersey?
We're not into shipping just yet.
To be determined.
Yeah, we're focusing on stores mostly, getting it into, some other stores hopefully very soon. Fresh Time and Jewel were my first two, and focusing on. Yeah, they were, both of them are great partners. And getting it in there fresh, as soon as it's made, it's in their warehouse immediately and out to the stores.
Hopefully in my refrigerator.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and it misses up high. Count 1-1. As you can see, the batter behind home plate. All right, that's an awesome design. Did you come up with it yourself?
Yeah, my brother
Mike Garcia
is an amazing graphic artist.
He's also here in the skybox.
Honestly, we built the logo in half a day. And honestly, we did the logo because of those kits. I was doing kits in farmers markets, and it was kind of a design of, hey, I can make it, you can make it too. So we did do-it-yourself kits in farmers markets.
I love it. I think it's so fresh.
And then, yeah,
got the skyline in the background, and it's pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you, yeah.
1-2, popped up, third base side. Wyndham heading over by the Iowa dugout, a reach over. He nearly makes a sensational catch. Now, you guys, not only are you salsa connoisseurs, you are huge baseball fans.
That's right. We got 10 guys up in the skybox right now, Crawley included, and guys from Club 400, the nonprofit Cubs charity that we work with. It's almost like a Make-A-Wish Foundation for Cub fans.
All right, back here from Principal Park, Iowa Cubs, Indianapolis Indians, bottom half of the second inning. Joined by Marty Garcia from Salsa King of Chicago. We are back. I got a shirt change, a little wardrobe change.
Yeah, dry fit.
I feel like the shirt, it actually feels really good today.
Isn't it?
Here's Nelson Velasquez, first pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. All right, Marty, we were talking about it off air. So you talked about how you guys were creating this during COVID, and how do we get from COVID to this point where it gets into stores, it gets manufactured, and you get it out to the people?
So I was doing the kits, and kits switched into containers when I was asked to be like a food truck at a brewery. I did a couple fests, and then pitched it to some restaurants, some stores, and pitched it to Fresh Time, and Fresh Time picked it up. And quickly I got in all the Fresh Times, and because I was in Fresh Time, a high school friend of mine reached out to me. He's here right now, Rob Olson, and he said, we do a lot of work with Fresh Time. Followed up with him. His brother happens to be a broker that works with Jewel. Brought it to him the same day that
popped up, foul, out of play. Crawley nearly had a great range.
The same day that I brought it to the broker, he took it to Jewel that day, and Jewel wanted it that day. So it took me one day to get in the Jewel.
That's awesome.
It's incredible.
And whenever you think of stores like that in Illinois, I go there, you think of Jewel Osco.
Yeah.
Like here, you think of Kroger.
Yeah, they're a monster. They have 188 stores, all from the Wisconsin border all the way down to Bloomington, Normal, and across into each state. They have a couple in Iowa, a couple in Indiana as well.
Pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Nelson Velasquez down swinging, one away, and it'll bring up Edwin Rios. I said, so actually, here you think of Hy-Vee. I was thinking of San Francisco, you think of Kroger. But again, all right, so if fans want to learn more about it, do you guys have a website? Do you have social media? I mean, I know the answers to those questions, but how can people who are listening in find more out about you guys?
Yeah, we have a website, salsakingchicago.com. We do a lot on Facebook. We do a lot of farmers markets, so we do a lot of promoting of where we're going to be. Still doing those. It's we're in our third summer of doing that, but a lot of the new products like Mexicali dip, and that came out this month, or actually about 12 days ago, and the hot salsa came out in May, right around Cinco de Mayo. So both of these are in all Jewel stores in the produce section, and then I just got a call from Fresh Time. They want both of them in their stores as well.
Why wouldn't they? That pitch is roped out to right center. Base hit, Edwin Rios. Loud sound, loud single. One out base runner here for the I-Cubs in the second. It'll bring up Alexander Canario. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I've had the salsa before, but this is the first time I had the Mexicali dip, and it is both refreshing and spicy. And I'm going to take another chip. Thank you very much. And I'm going to double dip.
I don't think you've had the hot.
I'm going to double dip here. Canario hits one high and deep to right field with a mouth half full of cheese. Popped up into right, makes the catch, 2 away. Oh, no, that's, whoo.
Got some sting.
I got some sting. That's good.
Right off the bat,
That's
too.
right. If he had a home run there, I was going to choke. Bring up Jake Slaughter. All right, so we were talking about Salsa King of Chicago, how we can find you guys online. You guys will run social media. And our guys from Salsa King of Chicago, because the salsa is so fresh, it's like you made it yourself. They are here, and we're going to be with them for another half inning. They have shirts, they have salsa, and they have these great little figures right here that I'm probably going to put in my window or on my desk or in my office. So.
Yeah, at the farmers markets, I was bringing those in because during the summer, kids would go on vacation, and I thought, what a great idea just to do like a flat Stanley, have them take it on vacation, and maybe tag me on social media, do some additional marketing. But it actually turned into adults like it.
And you know, we got, I think Ryan Dempster had a picture with this too, and he was eating the salsa and enjoying it. And yeah, Dempster, a nice ambassador to the brand right there.
Sure is. He was taking some funny pictures in the spring training game that you did with
Dempster. Funny? No, not him. Here's Hayden Wesneski. Delivers. And it just misses inside. Alex Cohen here on the call, joined by Marty Garcia. And we were talking about the availability of Salsa King of Chicago. You can get it at Jewel Osco stores in Illinois, at Fresh Time stores in Davenport and West Des Moines. But most importantly, as that 3-1 hits the outside corner for a strike, you can get it here at Principal Park. Yeah, we have the medium here at Principal Park. We did some testing with the center plate who does the food here, and they wanted to bring the medium in. So it's been here since opening day. And we do mild also in the stores, so people who don't like a kick. We do a medium, we do a hot that you're trying right now. I don't think you've had the hot before. It just skied to right. Measured easily by Nelson Velasquez, makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up Grant Cook. You know, the only way that you can have the hot is if you drink it, right? You can't just, like, have one little chip and that's it. You actually have to, like, take a straw and drink, because it's very good, but I want your mouth to burn off, and it feels really – I like it. It's really, really tasty. Thank you. Yeah, it's What is your favorite? What is your favorite?
Hot, for sure. So we cast a wide net. We got the mild with no heat all the way up to where, you take a first bite.
You like your sauces like you like your personalities, hot and spicy, right?
Yes, exactly. But I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the Mexicali. That one, like I said, just came out about a week and a half ago, hit the shelves, and I'm already on my second production of that for Jewel.
And when do you think that'll start selling in the stores? Do you have a firm date on that yet?
Oh, it's in the stores. It's all Jewel Osco stores.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
right now.
About 10 days ago, it hit the shelves.
Gotcha.
And then Fresh Time is the one that reached out to me to get it into to their stores now.
So hopefully the timeline is sooner rather than later. That pitch is line. Right field line, coming in Velasquez, can't make the catch. Falls in for a base hit. Long single for Grant Cook, turns over the lineup card and brings up Chris Owings. So again, Salsa King of Chicago, you can get it here at Principal Park. You can get it at Fresh Time stores in West Des Moines and in Davenport. And you can get it at Jewel Osco stores all throughout the state of Illinois.
I haven't heard you say it yet.
We'll do it again.
No, I mean, where you say, do you like salsa?
These guys don't like salsa. Why even ask the questions? Pitch popped up right side, fouling out of play. I mean, I love the rhetorical question, but I think with you guys wearing Salsa King of Chicago shirts, I should just ask, like, you guys don't like salsa, do you?
Why? No, we love salsa.
You love salsa.
We don't like salsa.
We don't just like salsa.
We love salsa.
How could you not?
Yeah.
No balls, one strike, one out. Wesneski delivers. Swing and a miss. Nasty sweeper. Caldo with 2. All right, so do you grew up a Cubs fan? Or you're a big Cubs fan right now. You grew up a Cubs fan. Favorite Cubs player of all time?
Sammy Sosa. He gave me the most joy. He gave me the most joy out of any ball player that I ever followed. I had a rooftop. I lived in a rooftop right behind the scoreboard in the late 90s, early 2000s. So,
did he ever hit a ball off your rooftop?
He did not. He came close. He would hit like the camera. And in left center, he would hit the camera or come close to hitting the scoreboard.
What special power! I mean, just 1998. You think of what state of baseball was in at that time, and Mark McGwire, with every single swing and every single game, they brought baseball back.
They did. I wish the Cubs would bring him back. I really do.
I
wish
agree
the Cubs would bring him back. That's a hole in the history of the Cubs.
Yeah, Hayden's a guy who was dealt to the Cubs this time last year, and who knows, in about a week or two, he could factor into the Cubs rotation for the extended future.
Yeah, I was at his first game. I was in a skybox, actually marquee skybox, that first game, sitting right on the edge of my seat, arms over the railing, watching him with his family down below me.
So you get the marquee skybox, you get the Iowa Cubs radio booth. You, sir, have connections.
It was Stu McVicker, and he had a connection with...
Had a good one.
Yeah, Jeff Vukovic.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Yeah. And Vukovic got upgraded to the marquee booth.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and you guys, you, Crawley, and the crew, you guys go to a fair amount of Cubs games. How many have you been to this year?
I've been to about 11 or 12 of them. Crawley's been to more. For sure.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Wesneski. Rodolfo Castro, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hayden Wesneski, 6 punch-outs, 3 scoreless innings. That was awesome, and our time with Salsa King of Chicago, an absolute blast. Marty Garcia, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for the extended time.
And
really
thank you for the partnership. I mean, we love partnering with you, and hopefully we get to do it throughout the future. So we appreciate your time.
For sure.
All right, we'll go
so
to the
much.
bottom of the 3rd inning. No score right here on the Iowa Cubs Radio Network.